Welcome back for the Twin Flame Divine Masculine update. Welcome for those of you who are cross watchers as well and who are new to the channel. Now, if you are wanting to join the tribe, again, welcome tribe who have been here for over 2 years. I do live sessions on Yildiz readings, which I am offering free insight, all the psychic downloads I get. These are very different. However, these, proportionately speaking, will be transferred over to the new YouTube channel. For at the moment they're here, but in January I'm launching a new channel. So again, the information is below, and if you are wishing to have a booking, it's there. Now let's have a look at the energies of what's coming through from the follow-on of the previous video I did on Yildiz readings for the Twin Flame. Now, previously speaking, the frequency of what's coming forward after the Venus retrograde, be mindful that Mercury is going retrograde. So Venus is going direct as of the 16th, and on the same day Mercury is going retrograde. Past tense frequency of what's coming through was the masculine frequency felt like in some shape or form they needed to hold on to things tightly. This could have been their power, this could have been their ambition. It felt like there was an imbalance within the connection in the situation. They may have had the ego connected where it was becoming problematic within the connection. In the way in which they feel you looked upon it in the past, or perhaps in which Crosswatcher is looking at it, is maybe in some shape or form you acted rebelliously, connected to the way in which they displayed their behaviour, although some of you may feel slight regrets in relation to the past. Moving forward, Leo masculines might be feeling the pinch when it comes to their finances. And again, they're having to address their affairs within this domain. Their masculinity, their aspects of their belief systems within the financial sphere. But they are coming from the past. They're moving out of the sorrow about that. And they're realising that they actually don't have time to deal with the aspect of it. They are sad about what didn't work out for them at a very separate level financially. And it affected the way in which they communicated. Due to a lack of consistency, consolidation, things coming together within their financial sphere. And so they didn't look upon themselves as a divine masculine. For you, feminine cross-watching, some of you currently might be losing hope in the situation. It's still there, but you can't quite understand what's going on with it and why there's no movement. And you feel it's not about finances, but on their side it's showing that it very much is. They still have hope for the connection to move forward. Now, moving forward, it may be that they don't have the drive that they want to. They may be leaving that aspect behind in order to, yeah, it's like that. They sort of know that they have to leave an aspect of the past behind. I'm not feeling this is in relation to you. This is in relation to the block and what they're going to deal with it. It's not quite over yet. It's still tying up loose ends. They thought it was going to be a legacy till the day they died, and the adjustment to that is becoming problematic. They may communicate in relation to that. And again, on your side, you may actually communicate your truth of what's going on, or you're thinking, do I reach out? Am I feeling the frequency correct? What do I do from here? You know, in relation to the lack of movement within the connection, or perhaps what didn't work out for you personally. But I feel there may be a potential for communication here. Both of you are mirroring each other in a sense of your belief systems of self. Their feelings at the moment is they are getting centered about the past in relation to that factor. They were very unsure in themselves, and it directly caused conflict within the romantic sphere between the both of you. What they are seeing at the moment is courage is necessary in order to move forward towards you. And towards, you know, the old days of how it used to be. I'm not feeling this to be another person. If they are in a karmic relationship, it's courage in relation to them investing in the situation and seeing no fruits of it. It hasn't ended as yet. but they're having to have courage in order to tell this person or the work domain that this just physically isn't working. What they're wishing to see happen is to be free. So whatever the karmic dynamic is, be it a person or a financial situation, again, finances, especially with the cards coming through, can be abundant, not feeling abundant in a direct dynamic. And they're wanting to have that where it can be full of abundance and pleasure and happiness, and they're not feeling that within the current situation. Their intentions moving forward is a realization that they're never going to be prepared. So they feel as though they're coming out of that sorrow of the realization that they can delay all they like. They're delaying the inevitable. Because the actions are taking responsibility and accountability, and in relation to a potential outcome, or the outcome as such, is they do want a fresh start. How people in their environment are influencing them is they have to let them go, because the movement forward it's a sensitive subject. I don't wish to communicate what's going on. They don't even want to communicate with this person or this work dynamic, because, you know, they know what home is and this isn't feeling home. For you and your environment, either the way in which they're seeing your current environment or at a 3D level what may be happening in an influential situation is you might be isolating yourself. So you might feel slightly lonely. I feel they're picking up on this frequency. And the movement forward for you is you're handling two direct dynamics, and you're juggling a lot of things at the moment. Some of you, it may be, do I go with a soulmate or do I go with, you know, twin? Some of you may be in a partnership and thinking of twin. Okay, but again, you're handling two 3D related dynamics. This can be work, two jobs, got too many balls in the air. You're wanting the clarity, but you're having to find it inside of you. For them, again, they've lost hope connected to something they invested in. And in relation to love, you know, where they currently stand, there's a lack of consistency. The path forward is moving away from anger. They don't want to be angry. They just want to let it go. Because, you know, it didn't make them feel the masculine that they directly are. It actually hindered that. And it showed them that even at a financial or a romantic level, they can't attain that through this situation. For you, it may be that you focus very heavily on your work at the moment, or them as love, and them as love. You're very focused. And again, it can be them and work. And the path forward will be fortunate. So it can be at a financial level, an emotional level. You're very faithful towards this soul. And there is a transformation happening. Okay, any final messages for Leo? Yeah, they want more than friends, okay? You want more than friends, Leo. Both of you in your own lives, and just Leo alone, wants to be the king and doesn't feel the benefit. It's not... They want more than friends, and at the moment that's how they're feeling, but I'm hearing that they feel this is a friendship. They turn a friendship into something that it shouldn't have been, or they're not being their best friend when it comes to their work domain, and they're having to let something go. They were trying to prove themselves to a particular individual, but in the end it ended up being proving to themselves in relation to this, and they're not communicating that. They're having an aha moment. Okay, I will see you during the month for the live sessions for those of you who want to join. Again, I am feeling as though there is a karmic cycle winding up right here. So if you are getting very triggered, you know, even when we have the reconnection, what we do need to be mindful of is that, are we prepared for that? So if there's any blocks on your side that could potentially hinder the journey, to get somebody to help you work with those blocks so you're prepared is going to greatly benefit the reunion, moving into union state. And that's really what the new channel is going to be about. So again, if you do want to make a booking come through and I can work with you directly, I am a twin flame and I am psychic. So if you do feel the need that you need to work through some of these blocks, jump through and I'll talk to you then.